Welcome back to the Don Marcos kitchen. I'm Karina. Today I'm going to be bringing you a really quick and delicious breakfast from our kitchen to yours. We're going to be using the Don Marcos corn shells, and really it's just a proportional thing. We've got our mixture from the quesadillas that we used. If you didn't see that recipe, you can check it out in the rest of our videos. But just to remind you, we've got about a half a tomato, about a quarter of an onion, and just one serrano pepper, just chopped up finely. Mix it into a bowl with some salt and pepper in here, and it really just goes well with a lot of dishes. So that's why I've chosen to use it again for this one. And got some avocados sliced up for garnish, but that's more of a preference. And what I've done here is I've started to break apart the tortillas because we're going to be making chilaquiles. This is really tasty. It only takes a few minutes. I've already got some oil going here on the stove behind me, and what you want to do is just take enough oil to coat the pan. You don't need too much. And you take your tortilla and you just rip it into pieces. You can slice it as well, but I feel like it gives it more of a homey flavor if you just rip them apart. So I've taken 4 tortillas, broken them into pieces, and it's 4-to-2. So it's actually just, 2-to-1 proportion for the eggs. And I've got 2 large eggs that we're going to use to cook this all together. So I want to come over here to the stove and get it going. Alright, so I'm going to turn my heat up just a little. I just had the oil heating up here. So here's my broken pieces of tortilla, and this is what you want to do first. So you want to put these in and let them fry a little bit just so they can get nice and crispy before you add in the eggs. So we're going to toss these in. Get them all in there, even if there's limited space in the pan, because we're going to mix these around. And after these get nice and crispy, we're going to go ahead and add in our chiles. Alright, so we see that our tortillas are starting to get a little bit crispy, so the next thing that we want to do is add in some of this tomato mixture. You don't need to use the whole thing. I'm just going to use about half. Save some for later. So we'll just mix this together. And it smells so good once this gets into the pan, and once this all comes together, it's going to be really great. So we'll just let these tortilla shells get a little bit crispier, and then we'll put our eggs in. Now I've brought my eggs over, and this is just starting to get that nice crispy color that we want the tortilla shells to be. And you don't have to worry about the veggies cooking. They kind of saute and they bring the flavors all together. So I've just got 2 large eggs again, and I'm just going to throw these in here. And then we're just going to scramble this together. So I've just given the eggs a few minutes to mix in, and you can tell obviously when the eggs are done, that's when your chilaquiles will be done. So let's get these over to the table and serve them. So I'm going to just serve this. Nice good portion. And it smells so good. I can't wait to take a bite of this. And you can garnish this with whatever you like. I'm going to use avocado today. Avocado goes really well, especially when you use those spicy chiles in your recipe. So I just sliced up some avocado. I'm just going to take the slices, lay a few on that side, lay a few on this side. Get it nice and mixed up. And here we have our chilaquiles from Don Marcos brand, from our kitchen to yours.